Hey guys, Joker here with some big Destiny news. Bungie has officially revealed the new social hub in the Reef, which is essentially the tower in the Reef. And they also detailed some very sick changes to the weapon and armor upgrade systems, as in we can not only upgrade our legendary guns from the vanilla Destiny before the first expansion, but we can also upgrade our Crota's End and even Vault of Glass armor. More on that in a minute, but first let's take a look at the new social space in the Reef. So the Reef's going to include the typical utility things that we need in the game. So you're going to have access to your vault, you'll have access to the bounty tracker bot, as well as the postmaster. Now this will also include a new faction, which is the Queen's Wrath, which many of you veteran players from when Destiny launched will probably remember this faction. This includes a new character, the emissary for the Queen named Petra. She's going to be the NPC that we go to for bounties, for quests, for all things related to the story and lore in House of Wolves. Next up is the Warden of the Prison of Elders named Varix. This is a fallen NPC, a fallen character that we can finally engage with from what they call the House of Judgment, and he's described to us as an informant. One key thing to note about Varix is that he includes an inventory of items that refreshes weekly, and he also allows us to buy this awesome buff, kind of like an Iron Banner, where you can buy the buff that boosts your XP in Iron Banner standing. This buff from Varix influences the drops that happen in the Prison of Elders. So this sounds to me like a new mechanic where they're actually allowing you to influence the outcome of the RNG. The next important character in the Reef Social Hub is going to be this guy called the Disciple of Osiris. This is the new emissary for the Trials of Osiris. Essentially, that is your go-to guy for all things having to do with this new awesome competitive multiplayer event. And Bungie has also confirmed that the Trials of Osiris will be a recurring event that happens starting on Fridays and ending on Tuesdays. Next up, we have a new currency exchange being brought into the game, where we get to go to the speaker now and we can trade in our Ascendant shards that we've been stocking up or our Motes of Light. We can even exchange currency for Glimmer, and yes, Crota's End currencies like Radiant shards and Radiant energies are still relevant. You can exchange those as well. And finally, guys, it's time to stop discussing the sizzle and get right to the steak. And I mean that with the utmost respect to many of my vegan friends out there. No harm intended here. It's just an analogy to try and depict the main update that all of us Destiny players care about most. That is the new weapon upgrade and armor upgrade system. So there's this new item in game called Etheric Light. You can earn this by playing Prison of Elders or competing in Trials of Osiris, or even as an RNG reward for completing Nightfall strikes. And with Etheric Light, you'll be able to upgrade all of your legendary weapons, including vanilla weapons you've hung on to from the original Destiny in September, to a new 365 attack level, and you can do so without having to re-unlock all your progress and all the perks you already unlocked. So you get this one item and bam, you're right away at 365 attack level. Now this item, Etheric Light, also applies to armor, meaning that you can upgrade your Vault of Glass armor you've been hanging on to if you still have it. So this is sick, guys. We can finally customize the kind of build that we want, giving you a lot more control in customizing how your character looks and the exact build that you want with strength, discipline, and intellect. And the next huge change is the new weapon reforged system available at the gunsmith. Basically what it is it allows you to re-roll the perks on any legendary weapon, and you do so by paying Motes of Light and gun parts. So on top of giving us new armor build possibilities, now we have a way of customizing the perks on our legendary weapons to get awesome legendary builds. So I'm really excited for that change and for all these new changes here. I can't wait to see how they turn out in actuality when we get to play House of Wolves May 19th. Let me know your feedback in the comments down below, what you think about these new changes, if you agree that some of these changes are awesome, or if you're not too excited at all about these changes. I'd love to hear back from you. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching this update today. I'll see you next time.